Hello everyone. Now here, I just want to make a quick video because I like to show off some extra things. Yeah, I know what you're thinking.
But I want to see a lot of information. I want you to go through like a couple weeks.
Look, I don't know what's going on with my TV right now. They just seem to be confirming a couple days at a time for Cartoon Network. So I might have to make a couple short videos regarding this. But yeah, I have some stuff I wouldn't mind talking about. So without further ado, let's get this quick show on the road. So I like to show off Checkered Past for Thursday. As you can see here, this is interesting. They have shown here Dexter's Laboratory, Cow and Chicken, which finally comes back, Ed, and Eddie, and as you can see here, it's the good old classic Ed, and Eddie's Boo Ha Ha. My god. And they still have the picture shown with the 2004 Cartoon Network logo. It's like they took that picture straight from when that episode aired around that time period. They could have chosen a different picture, but honestly, that one's still cool. Then after that, we get Courage the Cowardly Dog. Now, I do like how they do this for show thing, which is nice, and unfortunately, they won't be doing this thing again. But yeah, it's just a nice breath of fresh air. It's kind of like before, except they replaced Billy and Mandy with Cow and Chicken, which I find kind of dope. Now, as I was looking through this, I was thinking about something that would be very interesting to do. And I know they're not going to do it, but here's my thoughts. You guys know that Cartoon Network Halloween DVD? I'm talking about the 9 Creepy Cartoon Capers one. You know how there's shows on there like Dexter's Laboratory, Johnny Bravo, Ed, and Eddie, the Powerpuff Girls, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Cow and Chicken, I Am Weasel, um, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and there was another one on there. I I think those are it, just 8 shows. I was kind of thinking they'd do the same thing here, but of course exclude the Powerpuff Girls because obviously that show's not going to make it to Checkered Past. And with this Cow and Chicken episode here, as you can see, they're having the episode Halloween with Dead Ghost Coast to Coast, which was an episode they didn't have on there. So I'd say this was a nice makeup, because the episode they have on there of the show is The Cow with 4 Eyes, which I don't think it's a Halloween episode. But yeah, that's what I was thinking here. So like, they could have like Dexter's Laboratory, Picture Day, and Johnny Bravo, Bravo Doobie Doo at 5:30. They can have, of course, Halloween with Dead Coast to Coast, I Am Weasel, I Am Vampire, and then 6 you can have Ed, and Eddie, Dawn of the Eds, and I would say Billy and Mandy Jacked Up Halloween, but they gotta choose something else that's like 11 minutes, in which they have lots of choices, much like with Courage the Cowardly Dog. So they can do something like Night of the Living Grim or something. That would make sense. And then Courage, they can have the singular half hour with both episodes. Courage meets Bigfoot and Demon in the Mattress, respectively. But yeah. And of course, they could mix in episodes from the second one too, like Ed, and Eddie, On Earth I Ed, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Night of the Werewolf, and Courage meets the Mummy, Johnny Bravo with Frank and Bravo, just some random examples. But yeah, I thought that would be cool to do because even though some people don't even own the Cartoon Network Halloween DVDs, it'd be pretty dope if they added all those episodes within Checkered Past. And I understand showing like 8 shows for like 15 minutes each would be a pretty big pain in the butt. But I think it would be interesting if they just did it just one time. So yeah, that's it here. Now I want to show off Fridays because even though I'm not going to be showing off every Friday, there's something interesting they have been doing here. So we get the normal schedule. Ugh, Barney's World. There's something I wouldn't mind mentioning here with Cartoonito and Checkered Past, but not all of the schedule has been confirming, and I kind of been wanting to show off the rotation they've been having, because at 8 o'clock they do rotate shows, like Bat Wheels, Let's Go Bananas, Barney's World. I think there's another one called The Lou Bunch or something like that. So yeah, they should have done that with Checkered Past, and heck, even with, I would say Toonami Rewind, but that's only on for one day in a week. So no. Then we get Gumball, Looney Tunes Show, Tom and Jerry Show, Scooby Doo movie, and this is a Courage the Cowardly Dog crossover, which, even though Courage is still on Checkered Past, this is the only thing Courage related that'll still be on Cartoon Network, which I find pretty cool. Then we get an Adventure Time marathon. Now, they've been doing this sort of thing every Friday with a show getting a Halloween marathon. Last time was Teen Titans Go. Here is Adventure Time Go. And then the next Friday will be regular show with the Terror Tales marathon, like how they did with last year. Speaking of regular show, that's here. Then Toonami. So what do I mean by the whole rotating shows with Checkered Past, even though I have mentioned this so many times in the past before? What I'm thinking here is for this first hour, they could make it the random show they want to show off, like Ed, Edd n Eddy, Dexter's Lab, Courage the Cowardly Dog, etc. And then with the second hour, they can rotate the shows within that week. So Monday, Cartoon Planet, 6. Okay, let's pretend Ed, Edd n Eddy is the 5 p.m. hour. Tuesday could be Courage the Cowardly Dog. Wednesday could be Billy and Mandy. Thursday could be Dexter's Laboratory. And then they can keep going within the weeks. And then after a few weeks, they can change it off. So like, let's say 5 p.m. will be Courage. 6 on Monday would be Cartoon Planet. Then Tuesday, Ed, Edd n Eddy. Wednesday, Dexter's Laboratory. Thursday, Billy and Mandy. You see what I mean? So that's my new thoughts for Checkered Past of what they should do. Like, that's still 5 shows within the week, so that's good. Now, I also want to mention with regular show here, if you didn't know, this past Sunday, from the time I'm making this video, they actually did have a 3-hour Terror Tales marathon, which is something I think they could have done on the 2019 Halloween special. What do I mean by that? Well, if you don't remember, back in 2019 on Cartoon Network, they actually had a random hour of regular show at 8 p.m. showing both parts 3 and 4 of Terror Tales of the Park. And I thought, even though it was cool seeing regular show on Cartoon Network, even in 2019, that 1 hour felt extremely random. It's like, why couldn't they just take down some extra gumball, at least on that one day, and just use 3 hours? I apologize. My camera was blurry there, so I had to fix it. So yeah, why couldn't you just have that same exact 3 hours just on that one day? Like, if you would know that you would just have regular show on one day anyway, you could have just done that. So I'm glad Michael Whelan fixed it up exactly 5 years later. That was a good decision. And yes, this was back when Christina Miller was in charge. Also, they even had regular show in 2018, but instead they aired the first 4 Terror Tales for both Saturday and Sunday on the weekend, both at 8 p.m. And that was around the time when it was on Boomerang, weirdly enough. Yeah, how bizarre for that. Okay, that's all I want to discuss here for now. Now, I like to go to MeTV really quickly, because I want to show off something, which is something I should have shown off a while ago. And for some reason, it's not available, which I don't understand. I don't know what's even going on with MeTV right now. But the reason why I'm showing this here is because, well, they actually took off the Flintstones and the Jetsons on this channel. Yeah, hard to believe, but they actually did take off both the Flintstones and the Jetsons on MeTV. And I'm thinking it's because of MeTV Tunes, I'm not sure. But they replaced those shows with Happy Days, and I think Laverne and Shirley's on there too? I don't know. I don't really pay much attention to MeTV Tunes, or MeTV as a whole. But also the Brady Bunch is still on there, which is good. And yeah, I know you guys are wondering when I do the MeTV Tunes video, but I don't even have it on cable right now. I do hear it is coming to other cable platforms, but apparently AT&T hasn't even picked it up just yet. So that's weird. But even though I do not have MeTV Tunes, I can still watch a lot of these older shows on Boomerang. I mean, come on, I got Looney Tunes, the Flintstones, the Jetsons, Scooby-Doo Show. Scooby-Doo, where are you? Tom and Jerry, A Pup Named Scooby-Doo, Baby Looney Tunes, the Flintstone Kids, Yogi Bear. I got all these classics. Popeye's not on here yet, but that'll come on actually next month. And I did hear this schedule changed again, so definitely expect a video on this alongside Cartoon Network, because that schedule also changed. So that's it, unless if... Oh yeah, since I'm showing you schedules, I might as well show you this. iCarly returned once again to T-Nick, which is cool. Very cool to see it back. But what kind of makes me mad a little bit is the fact that they keep putting the show on and off. It's like, Nick, make up your mind. Are you going to have the show on or have it off? But I do understand why, because iCarly only has 97 episodes, so I can understand why. But it's just cool to see it back on. Yeah, when they took it off, I got so mad because this is literally the only Nickelodeon-based thing I watch now, because Nick sucks. But I do not want to get on that again, so I think I should close this video off. Thank you for watching. And I think I would have said this in the next video, but I'll say it here. That voice you heard in the last video was actually from the Crypt Keeper from the hit HBO show, Tales from the Crypt. And I recommend watching it, because it's a dang good show. But anyways, that's it. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.